everyone, it's Isabel Emberscroll and welcome back to yet another Star Stable video. So today I am going to be checking out something that was supposed to be 2 months ago and it's been postponed until today. But we're going to be looking through the history, stories, and insights of Photomode, which is super interesting because I would always go onto Instagram and look through all Star Stable photos, and I'd just be thinking to myself, how do these people edit such good Star Stable photos? And I would try to do it myself, but it never got the result of what it should have looked like. It's kind of like that expectation versus reality kind of thing. And so I kind of stopped doing that. And then I got recent into like editing more photos. Like I took a course on this editing site, and then I started doing more Star Stable photos. They got a little better over the time, but it's still not the result I wanted. And so I guess July or June, Star Stable came out with a blog post on the history of Photomode and all of this stuff. And there are some pictures from Star Stable people that they edited photos, and I just looked at them and I'm like, oh my gosh, how do you get those pictures to look so good and realistic? Because especially when you mess with the editing and the filters on Star Stable like in-game, they turn out like super good. But if you go into like other picture Instagram editors for photos, it just takes it to another whole level. It's just, I gave up on that a while ago, but after seeing all of these photos, I'm just thinking to myself, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be great to have edited those kinds of photos or like drew them in something to make them look good? I don't know if I would be able to do it again because expectation versus reality, but I mean, if I get it good this time, I would be so happy with it. But without anything else, let's get straight into this video. This was posted on July 11th of 2022 and it is August 9th. We have a lot to cover on the history of Photomode. It's going to be a lot to read. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a lot. But I do love Photomode, especially the depth of field, because it blurs out everything except for the thing that you want to focus in on. It's like the best part, and also hiding other players. That is also one of another things when they first added it. The best thing, like hide player, hide horse, hide other players, best thing ever. Oh my gosh. So it says, hello Starfam Rasmus Carlson, which is probably a German name. Senior graphics programmer, part of the SSO engine team. So this is part 1, the history. So back in 2017, I had recently bought a PlayStation 4 and was playing Uncharted 4. I was really impressed by the graphics and gameplay in that game. Another impressive feature was their photo mode, where I could pause the game and zoom in on the characters and add different filters and camera angles. At Star Stable Entertainment, we have Passion Fridays, every other Friday, where all employees can work on their own ideas and projects. So on one Passion Friday, I started looking into adding photo mode to Star Stable Online. The first step was making the game pause and see if that was even possible in an online game. That was solved by having the game run as usual in the background and only pausing the visuals. The next Passion Friday, I started adding filters, and after some more work, I decided to show it to the game director. She liked the prototype, and we decided to add it to the release plan. I started working 100% on the photo mode project and added more camera controls, filters, and stickers. Also, a designer helped improve the UI for the photo mode window. So this is part 2, which is the features. So photo mode lets a player pause the game and adjust the camera angle, field of view, and zoom. There are also different filters that can be used to adjust contrast, saturation, vignette, colors, and depth of field. When you're happy with the result, click the capture button and the photo will be saved to your device. So the pro tip: when using the depth of field, you can click on objects in the scene to adjust the focus to that area. So how is photo mode being used today in Star Stable? We asked our ambassadors to share their experiences capturing 𝐤𝐢𝐧𝐝 beauty and magic, and here are some of the answers we got. First one is Siri Snowing. What is your favorite subject to photograph in SSO? All the living beings within the game. Our character, others players, horses, and other animals, and also NPCs. Sometimes we inanimate objects I find beautiful, such as flowers or Pandoric crystals. What do you want to convey with your photography? Any feelings, themes, or specific topics? I often go for a feeling and show it using colors. For example, if I want a more dramatic or gloomy vibe, I changed to nighttime and used cool tones, which I did in this picture of Song Sorrow. The fog really set the scene, and I used one of the filters in photo mode to achieve the mysterious feeling I was going for. Describe your process in-game. How do you choose a location, subject, etc.? I usually first decide on a subject, such as my character, then I choose a specific color or mood and find a fitting outfit and location. There I look for different angles and colors in the background and position the subject accordingly. I also love having things in the foreground to fill the empty space between the camera and the subject. What's your favorite photo you've captured? What's the story behind it? What does it mean to you? One of my all-time favorite pictures is this one of me and my friend. It was a night where we talked for hours about anything and everything, made matching outfits, and showed off our dance moves at the disco. I ended up editing it and was really pleased with how it turned out. To me, it tells a story of two friends enjoying each other's company, and I think you can really feel it through the picture. The next one is from Evelina Westfall. What is your favorite subject to photograph in SSO? My favorite subject to photograph in SSO is horses, but I also really enjoy capturing the beauty of the Eurovision landscape. Landscape photography has made me aware of details I would have never seen otherwise. Regardless of what I capture, I always look for something that can create an immersive feeling through creating depth with lighting and the surrounding area. What do you want to convey with your photography? Any feelings, themes, or specific topics? I think my photography focuses on capturing the beauty of what is, as well as pushing the boundaries of my creativity in a way I have always considered it a challenge to find unexpected angles and motives. And describe your process in-game. How do you choose a location, subject, etc.? Most of the time, I just go with the flow of ideas that pop up in my head. I try to choose scenes that emphasize the mood I'm looking for. Always doing my best to ensure that things like outfits, poses, and backgrounds give the vibe I am looking for. I believe most of my photography is based on intuition, going with whatever feels right in the moment, going with the flow, you know? Then after the picture is taken, I edit it to emphasize the ambience, making it as immersive as I can. What's your favorite photo you've captured? What's the story behind it? What does it mean to you? There are many pictures I am proud of, but this one in particular holds a special place to me. This picture illustrates not only the extent of a creative aspect, but also the meaningful friendships and memorable moments I have made in-game over the years. This is the result of just that: late-night shenanigans, spontaneous creativity, and endless laughter. Now this is 𝓐𝓬𝓬𝓸𝓾𝓷𝓽. What is your favorite subject to photograph in SSO? Definitely the horses, as well as events, characters, and occasionally funny bugs. What do you want to convey with your photography? Any feelings, themes, or specific topics? Sometimes I just want to document how cute a horse looks or keep some photos of events and favorite quest moments. At other times, I might want to come up with a little story with a series of photos, my magic tree horse, Jade Glimmer, introducing the updated Greendale, or Vega going home to Nilmer's Highland. Describe your process in-game. How do you choose a location, subject, etc.? Idea generation right at the beginning is a really fun step to start with. Is there an event to share, any funny bugs, an updated area to make a little guide about? I often go for cute and funny content while considering all this. After I find my idea, I get my horse and pets to the scene where the photo story is taking place, and I think of the story's key points. Since Instagram has a 10 photo limit, and I always use a cover photo that leaves me 9 more slides to work with, I usually take about 3 to 5 times more photos than what gets into the final story, so I have plenty of material to work with. Sometimes timing is essential, waiting for the idle animations to match, especially when there are more horses/NPCs. I tend to make more photos of the same scene from different angles and at different distances. Later in the editing section, these will be helpful when I crop each photo into a square format. I usually take my pictures in chronological order, but sometimes I still need to rearrange the photos for my past. What's your favorite photo you've captured, and what's the story behind it? What does it mean to you? Oh, this one is difficult. I chose a photo from 2019 during the Red String Trail Ride. I fell off the Fir Grove Mountains and 𝐸𝐻𝐿 followed me. I had the time of my life bringing him all around Jorvik, from Mistfall to South Hoof, discussing magic with Avalon, checking out the 𝓤𝓘𝓽 ponies, taking on the Fort Pinta disco, and seeing the other 𝐸𝐻𝐿 at the Circus of Dreams. It was a super fun time that resulted in hundreds of photos and at least 2 to 3 posts. It would be fun taking more NPCs on a walking tour sometime. I chose the photo of walking 𝐸𝐻𝐿 from the trail in front of the circus. I really like the off-center shot and all the purple. Those are some great insights and wonderful stories about how to capture the magic of Jorvik. Hope you feel inspired. Why not jump in and try the photo mode for yourself? Maybe you'll capture something really special. I think that was actually really helpful, and it definitely inspired me to continue working on my photography in our stable and see what I will end up with. I just feel like I do want to try that and continue working on that, because I gave it up on photography in Star Stable easy. Like, I just took one photo and edited it, and I was like, don't really like this, I don't think this is for me, and then I quit and never did it again. So I think I should definitely focus on that more and see how it ends up. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Also follow me on Instagram at Isabel Emberscroll, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!